Nettles says that he is contesting the election. Thank you for joining us today at 5. I'm Doug Dunbar.
And I'm Gilma Avalos. Tomorrow, Chris Nettles says he intends to file a challenge against incumbent Kellyanne Gray. Political reporter Jack Fink live outside Fort Worth City Hall with the details. Jack?
Well, Gilma and Doug, Chris Nettles says he believes there was voter fraud, and as a result, he wants all of the absentee ballots tossed aside, and he wants a runoff election. Councilmember Kellyanne Gray, who won re-election, insists there was no fraud. Nettles, though, points to results of the absentee ballots, which show Gray winning far more than him, 394 to 114. Candidate Kevin Johnson received 32. Nettles says when it came to early voting, the race was closer, with Gray receiving 864 to his 719 votes. Johnson had 116. And on Election Day, it was narrower still, with Gray winning 730 to Nettles' 650 votes. Johnson had 98. Nettles says he is questioning 250 signatures on the absentee ballots, saying they look different and are inconsistent. He believes if they're tossed aside by a judge, then he'll have enough votes from early voting and Election Day to force a runoff with Gray.
We would not have done this if we didn't feel that the race was not fair. If you have more people that come in and they cast their vote in person, that means they're devoted to their community and they want to see the change. And if we're neck to neck, that means that District 8 is divided into two of who they want to lead.
I don't do ugly, and I don't allow the people around me to do ugly. This by far has been the unclassiest race that I have ever been involved in. Thanks to my opponent.
Nettles showed us 2 of the 250 signatures that he is questioning. One is Dorothy Allen's. She confirmed they are her signatures, even though they look different, and that no one forged them. Nettles and his campaign manager say they are still reviewing the signatures and will contact each person who voted absentee whose signatures they say raise a red flag. Now, we went by the home of another person whose absentee ballot signature they questioned, but no one came to the door. And aside from a civil complaint, Nettles says he also intends to file a criminal complaint, but he wouldn't say against who. Live at Fort Worth City Hall, Jack Fink, CBS 11.